Hi everybody, I'm Sammy. Welcome to Insight Inclusion. Do you think it's important to belong to every group in school?
Oh no, I don't think it's important to belong to every group because you are your own person. You don't have the same interest as everyone else. And that's okay to not like everything. You're your own person.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with Victoria. You know, you might not like being in art, but you prefer playing an instrument and playing the drums or something else. You know, you do, at the end of the day, you end up doing what you like to do.
What about you, Daniel? But what would you prefer? Would you rather be involved in everything or just the things you like?
All the other things I like.
My single group is all the classes, all the clubs, and all the school.
You have never felt like you're outgrown or no longer being to a grown? What did you do?
What I did going into high school, I was with a friend group that didn't appreciate me for me. So once I entered high school, I finally found myself in what interested me, and that was soccer and Teen Connection. And through soccer, I learned that I can be my own person and other people will still like me for me. And I got a lot of friends through that, and through Teen Connection. Everyone's different and you can grow with each other by being different.
Yeah, and as for me, coming into my freshman year, I wanted to do basketball and soccer. And when I started playing basketball, like I love the sport, I enjoyed it a lot, but I feel like I really didn't belong there. Like it wasn't really like my group of people that I felt like I really bonded with. I felt more like bonded with like my soccer team, and I chose soccer at the end.
What about you, Sammy?
I visit all the clubs for high school, and I play unified sports basketball and bocce ball. Track field, and I do track field line. I'm doing a unified track field manager. And I'll do art club, and I gaming club, and I do gardening club.
So you feel like you belong there?
Yeah, I belong.
What about you, Daniel?
Yeah, I love growing up and I do everything what I love to do, my other kind of things.
What were some things you did to help find a sense of belonging as a freshman? For example, my freshman year, there's a lot of new people to meet, and my first period honors English class, my partner had left the class and everything, and I decided to be open and be fine with the fact to find new friends, and because of that, I met Victoria.
What about you, Sammy?
Yes, when I feel like for my freshman, I visited high school when I was a freshman, and I made new friends for high school, and I met Teen Connection.
Miss Anna. Miss Yalt.
Yeah, I feel like Hailey helped me belong as well because none of my friends took any honors classes, so I was kind of alone. And the one friend I had dropped out of honors English, so I didn't know anyone. And we finally were allowed to pick partners during honors English, and me and Hailey picked each other, and we've been friends.
I keep doing make people good, and I make friends by saying hi.
Yeah.
With hallway.
It's a great, easy first step.
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree with Sammy, being able to go up to people, and if someone looks lost, then help them out, be their guiding hand, walk them to class.
What about you, Daniel?
Now, it could be working hard in class if you try to get the teachers to get so proud of you.
What are some things you will try and do to make other students feel a sense of belonging at Warren?
My other classmate at Unified Sport belongs to my Unified Sports Basketball Team Connection. I play all the kids, Unified Sport members. What about you, Hailey?
You know, if I see someone that looks lost around campus, I'll go up to them, ask them if they need any help, and possibly walk into their class so that they can find their classes.
Okay, bring us to our classes. We could get any papers and sharpen our pencils and color worked in our school papers.
So help them around the classroom.
Yes.
Something that I would do is, you know, you're going into high school, you're new to everything, you don't know who you technically are yet, and there's a lot to explore at high school. So doing what Hailey said, if you find someone that's lost, help them. You never know, you might end up being friends with them.
Can you belong to a community or a group you never met?
I feel like you can belong to any group, whether it's online or people that you just haven't met. I feel like this connects more to online because you don't really know them, you're just making connections with them by your own interest, and you don't have to basically like show your appearance, you just have that common interest.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, you don't have to know who they are if you've never met them. You can just become a part of it. Well, not be a part of it.
What about you?
So nervous.
I never met about gaming club visiting. And make friends. But I visited art club, garden club, visiting friends, Teen Connection Club, and Unified Sport Club.
I feel like I can agree with Sammy in that perspective because when you go into a club, you don't really know anyone, like when joining that club, until you start to like interact with them and you finally get to know them and you felt like you belong.
Yeah, and with sports teams too, like you don't really know who they are, but yet you like the same. You still like. Oh my god.
The same interest.
Yeah, the same interest. You like the sport.
What about you, Daniel?
In the sports, you can trim your nails. When they get bigger. Bye.
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 See you later.
See you soon.